Everybody, Ralph Havens here, autoimmuneanswers.com. And years ago, I was on a lunch break at the Whole Foods with my good friend Kim Burnham, one of my all-time favorite teachers of the medical intuitive work that I use. And we were taking a Qigong class with Master Ming Gu at UCSD in San Diego. And it was amazing, amazing. We were in a big transition and shifting office people and all sorts of stuff going on. And it's always good to do something big, the qigong, matrix energetic stuff that really moves the needle and shifts things when we're in a state of transition. But I was at in the Whole Foods, and the food was coming, and there was a Mexican dish called enchiladas. I love enchiladas, and the tray was there, but it had all bunch of partial pieces of enchiladas. And so I thought, no, I want the whole enchilada, because they'll bring out a new tray of fresh enchiladas. And there's a saying in Texas and California, close to the Mexican border, of the whole enchilada. You want everything. You don't just want part of it. You want everything. And as soon as I said, I'm going to wait, I'm going to get the whole enchilada, or it was something like, I want the whole enchilada. And I knew it instantly of what I had just said. It was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. I want the whole thing. And, then a bunch of stuff happened. And over the next couple of years or so, we ended up leaving San Diego and moving up here and all sorts of adventure. And this morning, I've been playing with more and more of this one process that I'll tell you about in a second. That's really big, really big. And it's right under our noses. I've been basically thinking about going through the day, pondering what I'm grateful for. Seems simple enough, right? What I'm grateful for. Grateful for Jen and Ben and Baden and having a big adventure with them, and grateful for a house, and grateful that we're moving, and grateful we're in Bellingham, and we were at the river yesterday, and at the Nooksack River, and all these friends from out here by the forest were out there with their families, and we were having a great time. And so I've been going through just kind of noting what I'm grateful for. And there was a movie years ago, back in the mid 80s, that I saw. I'm going to watch it again. And it seemed to be this guy, and at the very end of the movie, he got what he wanted, and it was quite interesting. So at some point I'll give you the details of that movie, but it was really big. I'm like, oh, that's what it was all about. That's what it was all about. And so one of the things that I think is really cool is and I've been noticing it in myself and in my clients that I'm starting to use it with even more and more and more. We've always played with this gratefulness thing, but using it even more, you can sit with this as a meditation, and also throughout the day, and just think, and maybe even write down and journal everything you're grateful for. Everything you're grateful for. And something starts to bubble up. And, it kind of goes with, what do you really want? What do you really want? And then the big question is the little kid question. They always ask, why? Why do you want that? And so it's like, well, why do you want that? And why do you want that? And why do you want that? So kind of combining those two ideas, what are you grateful for? And what do you really want? Something starts to bubble up. And this morning, another layer of that, a big, big layer came up for me of what I really want and what it would really get me. And that'll be another video, maybe. Some things you keep in your heart, But I might, and so it'll show up at some point, some more ways. But if you were to get everything you want, the enchilada, the whole enchilada, what might that be? There might be a cool way to do this, just playing with, what are you grateful for? And what do you really want? Why do you want it? So I'm gonna watch this movie again, and if it's something to share, I'll let you know what it is. It's an old movie from the 80s, and half of the people at the Cannes Film Festival walked out in disgust halfway through the movie, and at the end, the other half stood up and gave it a standing ovation. So when I read that review, I was like, let's go take it out, take a look. And I still think of it all the time. And I don't even remember all the details except for, I think, the very end. I'm going to go look at it and see. But it kind of came all full circle this morning of what I'm grateful for and what it's really all about, what that whole enchilada is all about. So I'd love to hear, if you do this, if you consider what you're grateful for the next few days and the next few days after that, and just keep on it. What are you grateful for? And what do you really want? Why do you want it? Let me know what bubbles up for you. Let me know what bubbles up for you if you want. And you can just email me. There's all sorts of ways to contact me. So I'll have links all over the place, and you can find me. So so that's the session for today. I'd love to see what this process does for you. And that's it for now. All right, let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Bye now.